Hey internet, it's your friend Cory. This is maybe my third time trying to make this video, and I don't know if this video will ever be posted on my channel, or even at all, if this is just something that I'm gonna film and delete afterwards. But this video is a diary to myself. I guess you can consider it a part 2 to the video I made called You're Worth It, about depression, anxiety, and opening up about my experiences with both of those. Ever since I posted that video almost a year ago, the support I've gotten from that video has been absolutely incredible. I've had people that I've never met through Twitter, through Instagram, through Facebook, through social media in general come up to me and open up to me about their experiences with depression, with anxiety, with any mental disorder, and with eating disorders. I've had so many people come up to me and want help. They want to open up to someone. They want someone that they can talk to, and it's the most humbling thing I would ever have imagined from a almost 21-year-old kid who makes videos because he wants to. I never expect anything out of my videos except for the fact that I like making them. I love editing. I love sitting and talking to a camera and interacting with anyone who actually wants to watch my videos. When I made You're Worth It, when I opened up about talking about depression and my anxiety and how I've gotten through it. When I filmed that video, I was at a point in my life where I didn't know what I want. I was 20, I'm turning 21 in a week. By the time this video goes up, probably a couple days before I turn 21. So looking at it from a year ago, I was at a very dark place in my life. Would work, come home, and that was it. I'd either play video games or I'd go on my computer, or I'd sit and maybe make a video if I had the motivation to do so. And my friends who watch my videos, who have known me for a while, they know. You guys have heard me talk about it. When I went through my breakup 2 years ago with my ex, and I hate to constantly bring it up again because it did happen 2 years ago. It is something in the past, and I've always been one to try to not live in the past. What's done is done. The only thing you can do is move forward and live for the now. To my friends who know the situation, you guys know what happened. To those of you who don't know, I was in a relationship with a girl who didn't love me, but I love her. I moved away from my family. I gave everything to this person. I gave my money to this person. I bought her stuff. I would do anything for her, and she would do not all that much in return. And I'm not trying to bash on her. I don't like shit talking. I don't like talking behind people's backs. She abused me mentally and emotionally, and I don't even think that she realizes it. And if she does, then I don't know why she did. In the 6, 7 months, 8 months, however long it was that we dated, it left me broken. She cheated on me, abused me mentally and emotionally, and left me in pieces. And I'm still picking up the pieces today. I've never been one to be insecure about myself. I've always loved who I am. I've always liked the person I have become. And when I got out of that relationship, I was left in pieces and hated everything about myself. Hated the way I looked, hated the way I sound, hated the way that I did anything. Even to this day, I'm still facing some of the stuff that she left with me. But that was 2 years ago. Move forward to now, and I'm feeling better than ever. For the first time in 2, 3 years, 4 years, I'm finally at a point where I feel like myself, which is something that I haven't felt in a long time. I'm in a position now to where I have opportunities opening up for me. I know where I want to go in life, at least to an extent. I have friends now that I go and hang out with all the time. I'm out of the house more. I'm not just working, coming home and sitting and letting my thoughts take control of me. Till a couple months ago where I started to backtrack. And this is kind of the whole point of this video, is to tell myself that you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Beginning of this year, I really don't know what happened. I had been doing so well for the past couple months. Since September, when I went out to California for my show, I came back and I felt better than ever. I was taking things one step at a time. I was finally hanging out with people. I was meeting new people. I was talking again and opening myself up to people, which is something that I have not done in so long. And the beginning of 2017, I kind of shut down. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened, but the beginning of January, I started to go back into that mindset of I'm not good enough. And it's been a constant battle ever since. But even while that battle's been going on, I have felt great. At least compared to where I was 2 years ago, I like the way I am. I'm still not completely comfortable with how I look physically. I still have a lot of issues that I'm trying to sort out from the abuse that I endured for those however many months. And some of you who have been through it know it's not an easy thing to come back from. But beginning of 2017, I started to go back to that comfortable place of feeling numb despite who I'm with, where I'm with. Even if I know that I'm surrounded by people who love me, I feel lost. And it's been so hard to try to not go back to the place that I was 2 years ago. To continue to look ahead and think positive and be like, everything's going to be fine. You just need to take a step back, take a breath, and move on. And I thought I was doing okay for a while, and about a couple weeks ago, I said that I wasn't okay. I lost the motivation to do a lot of things that I used to. I kind of went back to that, come home from work, sit on my computer, and listening to music, or the nights at 3 a.m. where I can't sleep because I keep overthinking everything that I've done, everything that I've said, everyone that I've hung out with. I keep overthinking everything. And I try not to, but it's something that just happens. And I hate it because it makes me feel helpless, being totally honest with you. I have a lot of trust issues from going and loving someone, but having them take that trust and turn it around. And it's hard for me to open up. So I keep these emotions bottled up. I keep them locked inside of me for me to dwell on when I can't sleep at 3 a.m. where I'm listening to music and hating myself, hating the way that I look, missing the people that have made me broken, missing the girl that broke me and ruined me. Even though I know that I don't love this person anymore. I'm fine without them. But then I go back to that mindset of, you're not okay. You lived with this person for 7, 8 months and you couldn't live without them, and now you're without them, and what are you doing? Get in contact with that person. And I've thankfully have done it extremely well in not doing that. Knowing that this person I don't want in my life. I never want her in my life again. I don't hold any anger. I don't hold any grudges. I have moved on from the situation. I don't know. It's one of those things where the demons in my head keep overpowering everything that I've accomplished. All of the triumphs I've made over my depression and anxiety and working through it and knowing that I'm okay and going for 2 years on this road to recovery to find who I am again, to be happy. It's a constant battle of myself, and I don't know who's winning anymore. I like to think that I'm winning, I'm in control of how I think, how I act to things, and to know that I'm okay and I'm overreacting to things and I'm overthinking things and I just need to stop. But then there's the other part of me that is stuck within this comfortable numbness of depression and anxiety and stays in there. And it sounds dark. And I don't at all want to worry my family or my friends and make them think that I'm not okay, that I need help, I need therapy. I'd like to think that I'm not at that point. I have a family who loves and cares about me and supports me, and I have thankfully now, a strong group of friends who get me, they understand me, and they help me. And I guess the real problem is me, are the nights where I can't sleep and I overthink everything. This is a rant to myself. And going back to why I made this video, I'm Cory Goldberg, I'm 21 years old, and I have depression and anxiety, and that's okay. It's okay that I feel this way. It's okay that I have my moments of happiness, and I have my moments of where I just want to be alone and not have any interaction. But what's not okay is the fact that I'm tearing myself apart inside, and it's affecting me. It's affecting my life, and it's affecting my motivation to go and get my life started. That's not okay, Cory. It's unhealthy. And you're better than this. I'm better than this. You've done so well the past year. You've gotten back on your feet. You have made new friends that understand you and want to help you and want to be there for you. You have a family outside of your door right now who cares and loves for you and just wants you to be happy and live your life. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel anxious and paranoid and have these thoughts of what if I'm not good enough. But you are. You've made it to 21. You've made it this far. And you're one of the strongest people I know. And I get that sounds cocky and modest, but you've been through so much within your 21 years of life. Losing family members, seeing your mom go to a hospital and have a heart attack, going through the abusive relationship that you went through, and having your life completely turned around. You're one of the strongest people I know. And I'm proud of where you've gotten. And I know that you can do so much more within the next couple of years if you focus on that. Stop focusing on the thoughts in your head. Stop focusing on the what if I did this instead? Would she still be here? What if I did this? Would my life be better for that? Think of now. You're turning 21. You're going to become a bartender. You're going to find a girlfriend that cares about you and loves you for you. You're going to find someone who will accept you for who you are. But the important thing right now is to work on you. You're a beautiful person, and no matter what anyone else says, no matter what your head says, you're worth it. My camera overheated because I've been talking for a while. But the point is, Cory, keep fighting. Keep your head high and tell yourself you're strong. You are who you are. You can't change that. Make the most of who you are as a person. And make the most of the life that you've been given, the life that you've worked hard to gain and to progress. You've worked hard to get where you're at now. And just because you have these moments of self-doubt and not have the confidence in who you are, how you look, and maybe you don't look the best. Maybe you're not the best looking guy. Maybe you aren't the nicest guy, but you are you. And I think I'm a pretty damn good person, and I've got the experiences that I've gone through to thank for that. I've got an awesome fucking mom to thank for that, for raising me, for telling me what's right, what's wrong, and showing me how to live my life. You got an awesome fucking sister, and no matter how many times you guys fight, she's always there for you, protecting you and wanting the best for you. And you've got a stepdad who, even though you don't get to see him a lot, he is always there for you. He's helping you with your car. And just recently you guys have started to bond for real and get a connection with each other. And you should be proud of what you have. I am proud of what I have. I know it's hard when you're in a room full of people that love you, but you still feel empty. I know it's hard, but please keep fighting and know that this is not the end. This is only the beginning of something great. You're just starting your life. Tomorrow's a gift. You're living now, but tomorrow is not always granted. Something can happen to you. Something can happen to someone that you love. And you've got to make the best of it. Even if it's a tough situation, even if you feel worthless, think ahead to the times where what happens if you do let your depression win? If you do let your anxiety win, if you live your life in fear of everything, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be in the future if you live like that? I don't want to live like that. I don't want that for myself. My mom doesn't want that for myself. My sister doesn't want that for myself. Nobody wants that for me, unless they're a shitty person who just really doesn't like me. The point of this video is so that I can look back on this when I do feel down, when I do feel that I'm at rock bottom, when I do feel that I'm in a room of people who do care about me and I feel numb and I feel empty. This is a reminder that I am loved. I am wanted. I am perfect the way I am, and even the shit that you've gone through, the fucking crazy bitch that you dated that completely destroyed you, she may have broken you now, but you, 2 years later, are finally getting back up. You're finally feeling you. It took a long 2 years for you to pick up the pieces that were left, and you finally are more than 90%. We've got this. Keep our heads high, and let's make the fucking most of the time that we have. Don't live your life scared and overthinking that no one wants you, that no one wants you in this room, because they do. There would be no other reason they invited you, right? Thank you guys for listening to me rant and probably not make sense.